Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Good day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome to My Zone Online School. I am Teacher Hartung, and our theme for this week is water. Now, before we start with our lesson, we have to sanitize. Now, remember, boys and girls, sanitizing keeps the germs away and keeps our hands clean. Now, let's see what we are going to learn about today. Today, we will learn sequence and sinking, also floating and coloring. For this lesson, we are going to start on page 9. Now, there on page 9, we have a few pictures of water bottles. Now, we have to look at these bottles or containers and we have to color them. You will see on your page, you have 1, 2, 3 bottles. And you have to color the second bottle and the last bottle or container. So let's count the containers one more time. 1, 2, 3 containers. Remember, everyone, you only have to color the second one and the last one. So, if we count from 1, if you get to 2, that is the one that you have to color. And then number 3 is the last color, so that one you also have to color. Now it says you have to color these containers with water in. Right. Now, boys and girls, I have an example of the container on the board. So let's quickly see what color are we going to use for our water. And I think we try the color blue. So once you have identified your second and last container, you can take your blue pencils or crayons, and then, boys and girls, you can go ahead and color your container. Wow, everyone, coloring is so much fun. Remember to count your containers so that you don't make a mistake and color the right ones. Now, everyone, before we continue with coloring, let's turn our booklets to page 10. Now here we have a lot of nice, interesting pictures. But what is it that we have to do here? It says, color the objects which floats blue and the objects which sinks red. So we have to color blue and red. But let's quickly look at the pictures to see which pictures will float and which ones will sink. Remember, floating means it will stay on top of the water. And sinking means that it will go down or under water. Let's quickly look at these pictures. The first picture is a picture of a safety float. A safety float. Then we have a little duck floaty or a duck float. Then we have a starfish. Then we have an anchor. And then at the bottom of the page, we have a picture of a boat. And then we have a diving mask. Now everyone, let's have a look and see which of these objects will float, which means they will stay on top of the water, and which objects will sink. Now, sinking means the object will sink or go underneath the water. The first picture is a safety float. So, will a safety float sink or will it float? I have a little tip for you, boys and girls. It is already in the name. So it says it's a safety float. So what do you think? That's right, everyone. This object will float. Now, which color do we have to color the floating objects? It says blue. So you must now go ahead and color the safety float blue. Let's quickly have a look at your anchor. Can you point to the anchor for me? That's right, everyone. It is right next to your starfish. Now, the anchor is something that you throw down or in the water to keep your boat still. So, does the anchor float or will it sink? It goes down or underwater, so it means it sinks. And all the objects that sinks, we have to color red. All the sinking objects, we color red. So you have to go ahead and color the anchor red. Right, everyone? Now you must try and find all the other objects that float or sinks and color them red or blue. But before we continue with all our fun coloring activities, let's quickly go to page 11. On page 11, we have some more coloring to do. Now here, we have to color in the day event. Now there are two pictures. In the one picture, we have a day event, and in the next picture, we have a night event. Right. Now the day event, you have to color. Remember, only one picture must be colored. So, let's see. What do you do during the day? Do you play or do you sleep? That's right, boys and girls, you play. And we sleep at night. That's right, everyone. So now that we know which picture to color, you can go ahead and use all your interesting colors to color your picture nicely and have as much fun as the kids in the picture playing with their ball. Right, now boys and girls, remember we have lots and lots of coloring to do, so I hope you will have so much fun doing these activities. We will see you shortly after the ad break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
We have come to the end of our lesson today, boys and girls. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I hope that you will make sure to do all your work. Now, before we say goodbye, we need to sanitize. Remember, boys and girls, sanitizing keeps our hands clean and free from all the nasty germs. Now, before I go, Zoshi promised me that we could have ice cream. So, can you help me call Zoshi quickly? Zoshi! Where are you? Do you see Zoshi anywhere? Zoshi? Zoshi? I hope Zoshi didn't leave without me today. Zoshi? Where are you? Oh, there he's peeking out. Hello, Zoshi. Will you help me say goodbye to our friends today? There we go. Now, everyone, I hope that you will keep safe. We are now saying goodbye until we see each other again. Keep safe.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.